There we go. It is day 3 of our morning yoga challenge. Can everyone hear me? So before I start, I usually like to test the sound and make sure that everyone can hear me. So if you can hear me, if you're watching this right now and you can't hear me, please let me know. Also, I'm outside. I have my good morning from Brooklyn. What's up, Richard? Um, by the way, so I do have my headphones in, which means I do have a microphone right here. So the sound should be okay, but if it's not for whatever reason, let me know. And okay, sound is very clear. Awesome. Thank you, Richard. All right, so welcome back to my yard. Um, Actually, I'm kind of excited to show off my yard. We'll be over the next couple of weeks. I'll be doing lots of stuff to the yard to make it look more presentable. Place maybe 2 months ago, but had a wedding going on, had a lot of other stuff going on. Anyways, so my question for you guys today for today's edition of the Manful Yoga Morning Yoga Challenge is, what is your morning routine? So let's talk about morning routines. Well, I'd like to hear you talk about morning routines. I'm actually going to be doing, I'm going to be showing what my exact morning routine is. I'll be doing a live broadcast. Um, Possibly, I'm going to be doing it sometime in the next couple of weeks. Um, but I want to show off, not show off, but just kind of show you guys what my morning routine is. What I eat, what I do, what's my process, and that kind of thing. All right, so if this is your first time watching the morning challenge, we've got 3 poses. It's going to take about 5 minutes, and my goal for you is to get into the habit of doing yoga in the morning. So that's what we'll be doing today. Alrighty. What's up from your nation's capital? What's up, John? All right. So our first pose today is a high lunge. Super basic high lunge. This is one of my favorite postures. Uh, it's great for your core. It's great for your hips. We're working on balance, working on legs. Going knee over the ankle and the front foot. I'm going to squeeze my legs toward one another. So always squeezing in opposite directions, right? So my front leg is going to squeeze back, and my front leg is going to squeeze forward, kind of like the ground is sliding apart underneath me. Make sure that your hips are centered. One thing that I tend to see in this high lunge is people tend to make their hips go over here, something wonky like that. But I want your hips kind of right in between your feet, legs squeeze toward one another, and then we're bringing the arms up into just a normal arms overhead. And we're just going to hang out here. If you did leg day yesterday, or if your legs are tired, this might be challenging, but I want you to keep going. And our goal here is to put the weight into the hips. So make sure that you're not leaning way far forward like this, knee going past the toes and hips going under, or hips going like past the torso. We want to keep the shoulders on top of the torso. All right, and then go ahead and switch. Relax, switch sides. Left leg forward, right leg back. So again, knee over the ankle and the front foot. Make sure that you're not leaning too far forward here. If you notice that you are going forward and you're not feeling any stretching in your hips, then you might want to bring your feet a little bit further apart. So step your foot forward or step one leg back. Soften the knee initially. So you can start with that knee bent, but eventually, if your legs are squeezing together, his knee is over the ankle and the front foot, ribs are lifting up nice and tall, shoulders rolled down and back. You do want to squeeze your right thigh and start to lift the back knee. So squeezing my right glute here, and that's going to help me open up my hip flexors a little bit more. Shoulders roll up, back, and down. Shoulder blades start to pull toward one another, and bring your arms up. Deep breaths in and out of your nose here. And notice that as you exhale, you'll be able to sink deeper into it. 2 more breaths. Okay. And then release. Okay, lunge, other side. So now I'm going to have my right leg forward, left leg is back. And this time, I'm going to have you soften the knee a little bit. So you're not bending down all the way down to the ground, but maybe somewhere between straight leg and knee all the way down. Just kind of let that knee hover. Lift your chest up, tighten your abs, and then I want you to think arching from your mid back up. So we're getting a little back bend here. This will challenge your balance. It will likely challenge your balance. and then bring your arms up and reach back. So this is a high lunge with your knee bent and a standing and a back bend. So I'm working on pressing the top of my head away from my shoulders, pulling the shoulder blades together, getting a little bit of an arch through my back. I'm not going crazy and just letting my head fall back. That's not going to do anything. I want you to think pulling your chin in toward your throat, strengthening your upper back, strengthening your neck, and then squeezing your arms back as far as possible to really stretch your chest. One more breath here. And release. Okay, switch sides, same thing. Left leg is forward, right leg is back now. Again, we're gonna let that right knee bend a little bit. Squeeze your right glutes, squeeze your legs toward one another. So again, right leg squeezes forward, left leg squeezes back. Those opposing forces are going to help me stabilize. It's going to help my balance. Lift your chest up, arch your back slightly, chin in toward your throat, arms come up and back. Breathe in and out of your nose. And again, really squeeze your arms back here. So you should actually feel your mid-back engaging, the muscles between your shoulder blades. You should feel those muscles working as you squeeze your arms back. As you exhale, maybe sinking a little deeper. As you inhale, top of the head pressing up and going a little deeper into it. One more breath. And release. All right, cool. One more pose, deep squat, elbows between your knees. So we've done a lot of lunges today. That means your hips are definitely ready for a nice deep squat. So toes can face slightly out. Make sure that the weight stays in your hips. Keep your chest upright. Big inhale. And as you exhale, take it down. All right, so in the squat, my butt goes back, my chest stays up, and I'm going to bring my elbows inside my knees here and drive your elbows into your knees and start to open up your groin a little bit. So from the front, this is what this looks like. Elbows inside knees, driving out. Now, a lot of yogis will do a squat pose, and they'll turn their toes all the way out. I don't want you to do that. You can turn your toes out a little bit like you see me doing here, but don't turn your toes out to the point that they're facing anything beyond 45 degrees out. That's going to kill your glute engagement here. It's also just a bad squat in general. I mean, it's a different kind of squat. I won't say it's a bad squat. Elbows inside knees, squeeze your knees into your elbows, drive your elbows into the knees, and then lift your chest up here. Abs are tight. You should feel like you're doing a plank with your abs. Let's do 2 more breaths here. Squeeze your butt. Try to take the pressure out of your low back. So use your ab strength as much as possible here. Use your hips. Take that pressure out of your low back. All right, and then stand up. And that's it. So guys, that was our morning challenge for today. We went through 3 poses. We did a high lunge, got a high lunge with a back bend, with a bent knee, and then we also did our deep squat, elbows between the knees. If you haven't signed up for the challenge yet, make sure to do that at manflowyoga.com/morning30. The link is in the description here. And that's also going to enter you for a chance to win our giveaway. We're doing a giveaway every week as part of this challenge, giving away a Manflow Yoga Cork Yoga mat, a Manflow Yoga tank top. We've got the Manflow Yoga Guyoga training program, and then also some other swag. It's basically $150 of stuff we're giving away. It's a big giveaway. So enter your name and email, and at the website I just mentioned, manflowyoga.com/morning30, and you can enter for a chance to win. Other than that, again, if you want to tell me what your morning routine is here, I'd love to read about your morning routines. Personally, for me, my morning routine is the same every morning. I wake up. Before I do anything, I keep my phone off. So I actually don't turn my phone off airplane mode until I've made breakfast, usually. So what I'll do is I'll wake up. I will drink a glass of water mixed with sea salt. and then I will make breakfast, which includes eggs and usually some sort of carbs with that. So I'll make, what I've been doing recently is I've been buying tamales, and I mix those in with eggs. Um, and then I'll also make a smoothie. So my smoothie has a ton of stuff in it. It's got bananas, it's got berries, it has coconut milk, bananas, flaxseed, chia seeds, hemp seed, mushrooms, and then also either a grass-fed collagen peptide protein, or I'll use Active Remedies bone broth collagen powder. So, yeah. And Richard's routine, Richard works with Manful Yoga. Richard's routine is drinking coffee, but then he crushes it at like 4:45 in the morning, which is amazing. All right. Yep. That made it even more. Yay, physics. All right. So anyways, that's my morning routine. I've seen some people put theirs. Love to see more. All right. Wake up, bed, inject to the garden, suggest some good supplements. Guys, here's the thing about supplements. If you're not sleeping for at least 8 hours a night, you need to work on your sleep first. But personally, my supplements that I take, at least right now, I'm just not taking supplements. My nutrition, my supplements are nutritional. So again, like a collagen peptide protein or a grass-fed bone broth powder. So that's kind of a supplement, I guess, but really that's just food. Um, Morning routine: cup of coffee, brush teeth, gym for an hour, breakfast from our chickens, and kale, shower. Cool. Light breakfast, wash face, brush teeth, brew coffee, work out yoga, do productive things while watching motivational videos. Cool, Josh. Morning routine with dog, manful yoga, moistly. I actually was in Greece. Sam's a member. He's in Australia, but he mentioned he has moistly fruit and yogurt for breakfast. But I had that when I was in Greece for my honeymoon. It was pretty good. Let's see here. All right, cool. Thanks for all the comments, dudes. Christopher needs to work on his doing more yoga and cardio. Do yoga, just a little bit. So hopefully, guys, what I want to get out of this challenge is, well, most of that is all on my website. Make sure to go to manfulyoga.com/morning30. I don't want to say a bunch of the same stuff I've been saying, so make sure to check that out and sign up and enter our giveaway if you haven't already. And other than that, if you are looking for full workouts, full programs, I do have a website full of workouts and programs I've been creating since 2015. I've added a new workout every week since then. So we have over 300 workouts at this point, or like 340 at this point, and over 35 workout programs, hundreds of other videos. So if you're looking to actually train with me and you want to follow along to a program that's structured, that gives you a week by week plan for months, go to manfulyoga.com/join, learn more about my members area. I saw a ton of members commenting today on these posts. So if you're watching this and you're a member, tell people how awesome the members area is. Wink. Oh yeah, one more thing. So I put some trees into my yard. So I'm gonna have some shade now. This yard was kind of completely bare before. So now we've got trees and some trees. And then I've got a little shed over here. That's still in process. That's why it's just hanging out in the middle of the yard. But anyways, very excited for this. And then over there, what I'm touching with my finger right now, that thing, that's my freezer. That's a chest freezer. And that is, I'll show you guys. But anyways, that is a chest freezer. And I use it for cold water immersion. So yeah, it's straight up just a freezer, but I fill it with water. And just in case you're wondering what that temperature is, oh, can't see it anymore, but it's about 50 degrees. It's rising a little bit since I took it out, but yeah, it hangs out about 49, 48 degrees. So if you want to learn more about why I do cold water immersion, then I would recommend Googling make a month after 2 of using freezer. Yeah, so the whole freezer thing, since some people are still watching, so the whole freezer thing, the reason why I do that is because there have been a lot of proven benefits of cold water therapy or cold water immersion. Some of them include increased testosterone levels, It helps with muscle recovery. It helps with building muscle because it helps with muscle recovery. It's really good for just training your willpower. It's something that no one really enjoys doing. You get in there, you're freezing, but it's just something that allows you to work on your willpower. Um, Personally, some other benefits that I noticed is it's a huge energy boost. So as soon as I do it, I have a huge energy boost. My body, obviously goes into shock. So, um, so you get out and you run around, and after you do that, and you've got a lot of energy. Um, I also find that it helps keep me cooler during the day. So, Austin, Texas, every day from June on through September hits 95 at least, and once it hits August, we're probably going to be looking at, it's 100 degrees today. It was 100 degrees yesterday. Once we hit August, it's probably going to be like 105 degrees, and we're going to have some stretches where it's just going to be like 109, 110 degrees for days in a row. So I use that because it helps keep me cooler. If I do it in the morning, I notice that I'm cooler throughout the day. So that's another reason why I like doing it. And I probably won't do that in winter just because it sucks. But anyways, thanks for everyone for sharing your morning routine with me. Make sure to like this video. If you like the video, if you like the morning challenge we're doing, make sure to like it. Tell your friends about it. Get them involved. It is a free challenge. And make sure you sign up. It's free to sign up at manfulyoga.com/morning30. And then lastly, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell button to get notifications for when I go live or when a new video is released. All right, guys. See you later. Thanks for watching.